Hello Leo, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general weekly reading for Leo from the 9th to the 15th of September 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I put the decks that I'm using in the description box and I put in links to Amazon and eBay, so please click on these links to view or to buy the decks. And don't forget to watch my video series on deck walkthroughs, my simple energy healing remedies, as well as my new series on gemstones and crystals. You'll find those very, very interesting and very helpful. So like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. I'm starting off with a general energy read, and I'm using the Angel Voices cards for that. And then I'll do the general tarot read for you afterwards. So the first card you've got is dealing with some toxic people. So just be careful. You can see this woman stepping on a snake over there and she's not aware of it. So there could be somebody around there that's trying to trip you up, or some kind of negative toxic energy that you will be dealing with. So just be very cautious on how you proceed. You've got some travel coming up for you over there in the future, so you could be taking a trip or holiday. It's coming up shortly. You've got the moon and the sun there, so this is about something coming in pretty soon. So you might be taking a holiday, or it could even be a business trip that you're taking. Whatever you're doing, there's going to be some success coming in for you, so successful communication coming in over there. This is about expanding your horizons. You've got Jupiter and Mercury over there, so this is about international communication or networking on an international scale, and it's going to be quite successful. Now in the past, you've got needing to change or adapt to that particular situation. You can see her drawing her ring in the sand over there, so making your mark on a situation and changing according to the needs of that particular situation, so being very adaptable. You've got Raphael over here, so this is about healing of the mind, because you've got Mercury as well, and Raphael is about healing the body and focusing on your health and well-being. So maybe that's what you have been doing recently. Maybe you've changed your diet, or you've come up with a new exercise regime, but you certainly are focused a lot more on your physical well-being. So coming up in the future, there's some study coming in, there's a decision coming in for you. You can see her sitting between the pillars. This is almost like the High Priestess card, so this is about knowledge, learning, and maybe focusing, doing something higher learning. This could also be about secrets being revealed and something coming to light there, or communication revealing secrets over there. It seems like there is study coming in, so both these cards are about study, about knowledge coming in. So it looks like you might be undertaking some new course, or maybe furthering your career by doing further study, and that's being on your mind, and it looks like you're going to go for it there. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Byzantine Tarot. Now you got the Six of Swords over here, and this is about finishing off, and below it you've got the Hierophant. So maybe you have been doing some study, and you have been dealing with whatever it is. You seem to have finished off, and you're now moving on. You might be even relocating and starting a job somewhere else, moving to another city. It seems like you've come through a course of study or some kind of learning, and you are finished with that now, and you're moving on. You've acquired a lot of knowledge. He's got a big sack on his back over there. Acquired a lot of knowledge. It's allowed you to be independent, and you're moving on from this particular situation. So what's going on with you there? It seems like you're starting a new job in somewhere else. So this is the Three of Coins, but you can see there's the boats on the sea there. So it might be that you've traveled overseas, or you're leaving wherever you studied at, and you're moving on to go and start a new job somewhere else. And it's in some place where you have a lot of authority. There's a lot of collaboration going on over here, a lot of networking, meeting a lot of maybe foreign people as well. You've got the Hermit card over here. So this card is about being very focused on your work, work, and also study as well that has come in with this particular card. So maybe you're moving on to do further study as well, but you're also going to be very, very work focused. This is the card ruled by Virgo, and this is Virgo season, so it looks like this focus this month is going to be on your ability to expand intellectually, and your it's going to be on knowledge, acquiring of knowledge, and maybe spending a lot more time by yourself, and maybe a lot more time studying as well, because both these cards, you can see this person, the Hermit, as well as in the Six of Swords, they're all single figures, so it looks like you are spending a lot more time by yourself and a lot more time focused on your work and in study as well. It looks like there was some kind of decision that you made, so you seem to have walked away from a situation and moved on and started some brand new project somewhere else. You can see even here there are two cities with the water in between there, so it might be that you've actually moved on, maybe immigrated, maybe gone to another city or another country to start your this new project, and it's required that you learn a lot more on the job, maybe do some kind of bridging course, or maybe update your skills as well. Now it seems like you may have signed some contracts over here. You've got the Court of Swords over here, and this is about signing new contracts or dealing with official things recently. So it looks like you may have started something brand new somewhere else and may have signed some new contracts. You could also have been dealing with legal issues, because you've got two cards over here, and this seems to be on your mind. So you've got that Court of Swords over here, which is the Knight of Swords, maybe waiting for legal news to come in, and maybe with the Justice card, it's about legal decisions being made. So some kind of decision is going to be made, and you are waiting for news about that. With that Six of Swords as well, there's usually, it follows the Five of Swords. So this is about, the Five of Swords is about really dealing with nasty energies, but it could also be dealing with legal issues as well, that seem to be causing a lot of conflict or drama in your life. So you are waiting for some kind of legal issue to be resolved over here. Now you've got the Ace of Coins over here, so this is the beginning of a brand new job. Maybe whatever this legal decision is might bring in some money with you, a payoff, but this could be also starting a brand new job somewhere else. And with the Justice card as well as this, the Knight of Swords, this could be about signing new legal contracts for a new job that will bring in more money. So it's all about money and work, and sorting through legal issues. Make sure you're reading the fine print very carefully. And you've got the Three of Staffs over here. So this card is about disputes. So you could have been dealing with disputes with somebody. It could be on the work front, and maybe this is why this it had to be sorted out on maybe in the courts as well. A mediator being called in to sort out any kind of legal disputes that had been going on. Now this Three of Staffs could also be that you are going to be working with people where you collaborate, get a project going, and it's going to be quite successful. There's some kind of decision you have to make. Opportunities are opening up for you, but this is also about networking with a lot of people, and maybe working with a lot of foreign people. Maybe this new job takes you overseas, and you will be working with a lot of foreign people there. You've certainly got the Ten of Swords, so whatever this legal decision is, you want it to be over and done with, and you want to move on. So whatever issues you were dealing with on the legal front, it seems like there was a really nasty conflict that you went through. Maybe the other person won and you didn't. Maybe it didn't go in your favor, and maybe you're trying to get over that at the moment. So maybe this is the reason why you're leaving behind the situation, leaving behind all this conflict, because you certainly got the Six of Swords and moving on to go and start somewhere else. But it certainly has taken its toll on you, because you are pretty depressed about it, pretty miserable, feeling very isolated, very alone, maybe thrown out of the crowd, almost excluded from a situation. This is also about dealing with legal issues as well, because you've got Three Swords over here. Maybe somebody has stirred up a lot of problems. With the Three of Swords, there's always that third party situation. Maybe there was somebody that came and caused a lot of chaos, or it was due to somebody's actions that you ended up being in this particular situation. There's certainly a need for you to let go of the ghost and move on. So you've got the Death card over here, a need for you to cut ties and make a brand new start somewhere else. Big changes. Leave behind the old people, the old situation, and transform and move on. And then the final card is the Five of Swords. It seems like these people, it doesn't seem like whatever the outcome of this legal situation was in your favor. They made you feel very small, very humiliated. You can see this person's on their knees, and they seem to have gotten the better of you, and they seem to have used the law as well, or something legal to get control of that situation. It was underhand and it was nasty. And so there is that need for you to cut ties with the situation and move on. You're very upset, very depressed, very miserable about it. But there is something new on offer over there. And with the Justice card, justice will be served. Even if it's not man's justice, it's definitely going to be some kind of divine justice. So know that and move on. Go and start something fresh, start something brand new, and leave behind all this this drama and the trauma that you went past. So you've got the Six of Air, so there is that need for you to walk away. You have to turn your back on and walk away. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. So you've got two of those Six of Swords over there, so there is a need for you to turn your back and move on. You might need to actually physically move home, move away from that situation in order for you, to get over it. Because it seems like if you hang around there, they still got something on you and they still making you feel really, small and insignificant, or there's something very vindictive about what's going on in that situation. You got the Page of Wands over here. So a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Now the Page of Water is the Page of Cups, so there's something coming in on offer for you here. Now it could be further study, further learning, or it could be some good advice that comes in as well. Or somebody that's very supportive that comes in to help you out of the situation. You can see the Six of Air moving towards that Page of Water, so you're moving towards something more positive. And the Six of Water is memories from the past, but I see the Six of Water as being an offer that comes in. So both these cards, the Page of Water as well as the Six of Water, is about offers that come in. So you might get an offer from somebody you used to work with in the past. You might get an offer to work with children as well with that Six of Water, but it's something much better. You can see this mermaid rising above, from below the water, and she's got her head above. So it's going to allow you to get over the situation, to get emotional control of that situation, whatever it is that you have come through. So this is a good offer, and it's something that you should accept. So it might be well working with children, but it's going to be something that allows you to rise above. It's a really good offer that comes in for you, and it's something that you should consider accepting. So I hope this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and all the best. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.